Okay guys, Parisian Z here, obviously, because you've clicked on my video, which is good. This is going to be a small bike update. My guess is I haven't vlogged in the vlogging sense of the term in a while now, so this is going to correct it. Sorry for the wind noise. For some reason I feel like my helmet is noisier recently. Maybe it's just me, maybe I've been riding too much with my earplugs on, and then I've gotten like I'm not used to the normal noise of the helmet anymore, so that might explain it. But anyway, so this is a bike update. Yeah, I'm saying yeah because I'm in a tunnel right now, and basically it's allowed me to test my new mod, which actually kind of sucks. I've changed the LED lights. Actually, they were not LED, they were really small classic bulbs that were in the dashboard, and I changed that because one of the bulbs went out on my Kraken competition video. And so, as I like to keep my bike in its original state, and I like to keep it pretty and keep all the things working, I decided, you know, I might as well change the stuff. And so I did that, but I couldn't find the original. No, okay, This would have been a lie to justify the fact that I did something wrong. So I didn't really search for the original bulbs. I said to myself, well, I might as well give it a good look, make it better looking than it was, and put LED lights on and give it like a white bluish shine. And so I did order LED lights of this format on eBay, which is basically the only place where you can find stuff that's not too expensive, because there's lots of shops, especially in the US. There are no shops like that in France, or even in the UK. I've looked for them, and if you actually know a shop like that, you might as well recommend it to me. But the only shops I found that sell that kind of stuff are on eBay, and basically there are guys from like Hong Kong, and they make the stuff, they make it in China, and then they import it, and see the kind of bluish thing. Anyway, the thing with LEDs is that they're brighter than normal bulbs. Okay, so that's a given. Everyone knows that an LED light is brighter than a bulb, a classic bulb of the same voltage. However, the problem with LEDs is that the light doesn't diffuse, it doesn't spread all over the area like a classic bulb would. But I thought, fucking hell, you know, this is like a very small encasing. The dashboard is really small, and I thought, come on, I mean, I know that I can't use LEDs for like my headlights, or like I can't use LEDs for a table lamp because it doesn't diffuse. But for a dashboard, I mean, it's so small, it has to work, right? So that was my logic. But apparently, and not apparently, but really, my logic was flawed. And now what I have is a dashboard with extremely shiny spots where the bulbs are. So this spot is really shiny, and this spot is really shiny, and also because I changed the rest as well, the indicators are really shiny, and that's good because now I can see them during the day. when they're blinking, so I can see them better. So that's good. But I've got really shiny spots on the dashboard, but no real floodlights, no real illumination of the whole thing. So that's a fail from my part. And the other fail from my part, but it's also, I mean, it's a fail from Kawasaki too, you know, is that the dashboard on this bike is held down to the frame by 3 bolts, okay? And basically you plug the dashboard onto the frame, and then you have 3 bolts behind it that you have to screw back together. So there I was, remounting the whole thing, and I'm bolting down the thing, you know, and fuck that crap, stupid Japanese piece of crap equipment. One of the bolts just seized in my hand. I was like tightening it normally, not even too tight, but it seized. It broke right away in my hand. I was so pissed. And now the dash is a bit like, see, it moves around. I don't know if you see it actually move around, but take it from me, it does move around. So I wasn't too happy about that. And then it got me, this is going to be a long vlog, but I can't seem to do short vlogs anymore, so bear with me. And this is the point that brings me to my, oh yeah, I also broke those pressure pins on this side and on this side. They're broken now, so they're kind of a bit loose. I know it's stuff that you can replace, right? But still, it pisses me off that this bike is so fragile. I used to think it was very sturdy and very, you know, kind of well built, but actually it's kind of fragile. It's really not very well held together. But anyway, so wait a second, Versailles. So yeah, that brings me to my other point, which is basically I maybe some of you have read the article I put on my blog about wanting to change bikes. I do. I absolutely love this one. It does what I want perfectly. I could always improve it by changing stuff and all. But as I've shown by the LEDs and by lots of other stuff that I didn't talk about, but for example, the frame of my passenger foot peg on the right, one of the bolts also seized, and that was a bad experience as well. But that was because someone actually bumped into me in the back of my bike, so that wasn't a great thing to live through. But come on, man, move your ass. Come on, think. What was I gonna? But yeah, the frame. Yeah. Anyway, the thing is, when I try to modify the bike, I'm very ambitious, but very rubbish as well. A bit like Top Gear. A very common reference in my vlogs if you have watched other vlogs from me. So yeah, I'm very rubbish at modifying the bike, and therefore that is a problem because you know, I can keep this bike and modify it and tune it perfectly to my needs, and the only needs that I have that this bike doesn't perfectly yet suit is touring. Oh shit, there's a radar there, fuck. But I have no front license plate, so that's no problem. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking say this. Am I drunk? For fuck's sake, I can't think correctly. Yeah, being ambitious but rubbish, and what was I on about? Seriously. Yeah, touring, right. So So I can try to fine tune it, but it's gonna be rubbish what I do. So I was thinking, this being that this bike is kind of fragile, I was thinking I might as well buy something that's not.